The past is no longer something they can run from. In the next episode, every buried truth, every lie, and every silent compromise comes back to claim its price. Emirhan finally uncovers the impossible reality that Azra is alive and has been living right under his nose as Defne, shattering the fragile balance in the house. As identities blur, loyalties shift, and old wounds are torn open, love, betrayal, and revenge become dangerously intertwined. No one is safe, no relationship is stable, and every character is pushed to the edge of their own darkness. This time, the biggest enemy is not the secret itself, but what each person is willing to do when that secret is exposed. Will Emirhan choose revenge? Or the broken pieces of the love he once had for Azra Defne? How long can Defne keep running from her past before it finally catches up with her? When the truth comes out, will Defne lose everything she has rebuilt under her new identity? Which side will Barlas stand on, his heart or his sense of justice? What will happen when Barlas and Emirhan finally come face to face with the same truth? Can Merie handle the shocking possibility that David's killer might be someone she deeply trusts? Don't forget to like our video and subscribe so we can see how many of us are on this journey together. Now, let's take a look at what will happen in the next episode. Together. The secrets of the past can no longer be buried. And in the upcoming episode, every hidden truth, every lie, and every silence will demand its price. Emirhan finally uncovers the devastating reality he has been chasing for so long. Azra never died. She has been living in the same house under a new identity, with a new face, as Defne. This discovery shatters Emirhan's world. The woman he mourned, the love he buried, has been right in front of him all along, looking into his eyes and lying to him every single day. His heart fills with a dangerous storm, burning anger over the betrayal, and a deep, unhealed love that refuses to die. On the surface, Emirhan remains calm. He doesn't confront Defne immediately, doesn't raise his voice, doesn't expose what he knows. Instead, he becomes unsettlingly quiet. His gaze hardens, his presence changes. From that moment on, Emirhan is no longer just a man living in that house. He becomes a silent hunter, watching Defne's every move, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. He starts a psychological game, using Defne's fears, weaknesses, and buried memories against her. Step by step, he pushes her toward the edge, forcing her to face the truth she has spent years running from, until she has no choice but to confess who she really is. But this game has a cost. Every move he makes tears open his own wounds. Because in front of him is not only a liar, not only a stranger, but the shadow of the woman he once loved more than his own life. Defne, on the other hand, is completely unaware that the fragile balance has already been broken. She tries to maintain her normal routine in the house, pretending everything is under control, but a growing sense of unease slowly begins to suffocate her. Something is different. The air feels heavier, the looks last longer, the silences deepen. Emirhan's sudden calmness frightens her more than any open confrontation would. She feels as if someone is constantly watching her, as if the walls themselves know her secret. Rumors suggest that Defne will soon realize Emirhan is no longer the same, and that he may be onto something. Panic creeps in. She starts thinking about disappearing once again, running from this new life just as she ran from her old one. But this time, Emirhan is always one step ahead. Every escape route she dreams of has already been blocked by his unseen plans. For Defne, a terrifying possibility appears on the horizon. She may be forced to stand still and finally confront Azra, the woman she used to be, and accept that she cannot outrun her past forever. Perhaps this is truly the end of the road for her new identity. While all of this is happening in the shadows, the tension rises on Barlas's side as well. His heartbreak and disappointment toward Defne still linger, but he can't ignore the strange change in Emirhan's behavior. Something about Emirhan's cold distance, calculated words, and hollow gaze tells Barlas that a dangerous secret is about to explode. His instincts whisper that Defne is still in serious danger, not just from her past, but from the people closest to her. Driven by this feeling, Barlas starts quietly following Defne, watching from the background. trying to understand what is really going on. As he digs deeper, he finds himself standing closer than anyone else to the explosive truth between Emirhan and Defne. Spoilers suggest that Barlas might learn about Emirhan's plan and attempt to protect Defne, stepping in at the most critical moment. But his interference could turn into a trigger for a cold, merciless war between him and Emirhan. In this new episode, Barlas and Emirhan may become two opposing forces, both claiming to act for justice, both believing they are right, while Defne stands helplessly between them. Meanwhile, Melda and Serhan are forced into a harsh new beginning. After being thrown out of the house, they find themselves standing on the edge of nothing, with no security net, no comfort, and no power. They must now build a new life from scratch, whether they like it or not. But Serhan is no longer the man he used to be. The humiliation, the anger, and the deep sense of injustice he feels toward Emirhan transform him into someone darker and more dangerous. Instead of giving up, he becomes more determined than ever to reclaim his place and turn the tables. Rumors suggest that Serhan may discover new secrets about Emirhan, hidden deals, covered-up truths, or sensitive information that could change the balance of power. If he manages to use this information, he might drag Emirhan into a corner he never expected to stand in. While Serhan fights to reshape his fate, Melda is forced to face her own mistakes, regrets, and the consequences of the choices she made in the past. She realizes that nothing stays hidden forever, and every betrayal eventually comes back. At the same time, Merie continues to pursue the mystery behind Davut's death. A new clue, seemingly small but deeply significant, catches her attention. As she follows this thread, the path leads her closer and closer to someone she never thought she would suspect, a person she trusted, maybe even loved, more than anyone else. Speculation says that the shocking truth may reveal Davut's killer to be one of Mirie's most trusted people. This revelation will not only shake Mirie's emotional stability to the core, but will also explode within the household like a bomb, breaking fragile alliances and exposing hidden loyalties. And in the midst of all this emotional chaos, Nihir finds her own opportunity. She sees a crack in Barlas's defenses and decides to move closer step by step. With calculated kindness, emotional support, and well-planned gestures, she tries to become the person Barlas turns to when he feels lost. But this risky intimacy will not only unsettle Defne, it will also confront Barlas with his own conscience. Is he using Nihir to escape his feelings for Defne, or is he truly opening his heart to someone new? Nihir's actions may seem innocent on the surface, but they might become the final touch that pushes Defne's carefully hidden secret into the light. As all of these stories collide, one thing becomes clear. In the new episode, every character will face a personal test. Emirhan must choose whether to act from revenge or from the wounded remains of his love. Defne must decide whether she will keep running from her past or finally stand and face Azra, even if it means losing everything she has rebuilt. Barlas will be forced to choose between his heart and his sense of justice, between protecting Defne and confronting the truth she has tried to hide. And Merie will have to accept that the person responsible for Davut's death may be closer than she ever imagined, turning trust into a weapon that cuts the deepest. In a world where the truth can no longer be hidden, every mask will fall. Every character will come face to face with their own darkness, and every choice will have irreversible consequences. What do you think will happen when all these secrets collide? Share your theories and feelings with us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming twists, new episodes, shocking surprises, and much more. Stay tuned. The game has only just begun. Would you share your thoughts with us too? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications. Stay tuned for new episodes, new surprises, and so much more.